A few ways I think you should be branding your business in 2021. Hey everybody, I'm Mike Claudio, owner of WinRate Consulting and host of the Big Stud Sales Podcast. I say that because I want you to go listen to it. If you're not on Apple Podcasts or Spotify and you have not listened to Big Stud Sales, please pause, go subscribe to that as well. Come back, keep watching. Okay, now you're back. Appreciate you. Today I want to talk about branding your business. The simplest kind of like first step is make sure that your trucks are branded. I think that's a driving billboard. I think if you have nothing else branded appropriately, if you don't like your logo, maybe start there. I've had some clients that have rebranded from that perspective, like they created their logo when they started the business 3 to 5 years ago, and now they don't think it represents them anymore. That could be the first place to start, making sure that you like your brand. Seems pretty straightforward, but if you don't like your brand, you're clearly not gonna be excited about showing it off. Get that put on things. Definitely start with your vehicles. Makes sense. Contact information, how to get in touch with you. I think apparel internally is very important. Shirts for the guys, hats, sweatshirts, jackets, things like that they use on a regular basis. Get your brand on that. I think something I've done this year that's really helped is created kind of a brand from an apparel perspective. Many businesses have taglines. Mine's win fast, win often. I say it all the time, and I created some shirts, some hats, some things around that nature that I actually sold this year, but it started to grow some repetition with my audience about what it is. I've started seeing other people use the win fast, win often. I've had people make, kind of not make fun of it. One of my clients likes to make other something fast, something often. Like I'll post something, he'll make it, truck fast, truck often, stuff like that. It gets people engaged, it gets people thinking about you. Might sound kind of corny, but creating some apparel that you could give away and or sell to your marketplace could be another way that you connect a little differently to brand yourself. Another thing I think that would be really great from branding yourself is putting out some more personal branding things. So it's not just the name on the chest, it's also the name on the back of the jersey, right? Who you are, what you believe in, what you do for fun, what are your hobbies, what are your interests, what kind of philanthropic initiatives do you do? Many business owners do a lot of things to give back to their community, to do things for their employees, really cool hobbies, things like biking, sailing, skiing, things like that are really cool things that people can relate to, but they're afraid to kind of put it out there. But those are the things that make you unique. So it's not just branding your business. If you don't like your logo, change it. If your trucks are not branded, do that. Yard signs, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, things for your guys, super important to just create a consistency, but then also try to create a personal brand. As a business owner, me and Ryan were actually just talking about this. Not everybody's built to have their personal brand out there. Some people are just not built for that. For podcasting or YouTube channels, everything's kind of headed that way, and I think we're still on the front end of that wave, that bell curve. But I think most people have a really cool story to tell. I think most people have a really cool just life, things that they can share, things they believe in, things they're passionate about, things they do for fun, side projects, all these kinds of things that you do as an individual that differentiate yourself from everybody else in the marketplace. So don't go out and try and be perfect. Like if you look at my first YouTube videos, they're terrible. Everybody's always afraid of failing, right? Or what people think of them if they fail. Well, we have the benefit right now of everybody's failing. In some way, shape, or form, everybody is failing. They've gotten better over the years. Ryan's laughing right now. Some of the first ones I put out were absolutely terrible, but I started and it's grown and I got better. So don't be afraid of what it's going to look like now. Look at what your business, if you don't start creating a personal brand over time, the videos, the content, the photos, the stories, potentially YouTube, potentially podcast, so your business brand should somehow match your personal brand. If they don't align, it can be very difficult for your audience, your marketplace to relate to you. So go be a little authentic, go be a little vulnerable, put your brand out there, both from a business and a personal, and you'll be amazed at how much it attracts people that relate to you. And here's the best part about that. When you attract people who relate to you, they think similarly. They make decisions similar. They have similar priorities. They have similar interests. It makes them a better client because you can relate to them, create commonality a lot faster. So putting not just what your brand is, but what are your core values in your business? What is your mission statement? What is your vision? Talking about those things consistently helps get like-minded people into your ecosystem. getting your personal brand out there, your hobbies, your interests, the things that you do for fun, getting those people into your ecosystem allows you to get a higher quality, much more likely to close audience because they relate to you. Not everybody's right for you as a client. If you try to be for everybody, you'll end up being for nobody. So create a brand, both internally and externally of your business, both about what you do and who you are, and you'll be amazed at how much you enjoy going to work because the people that you're dealing with, the people that you're selling to, the people that you're working for have a lot of things in common with you, which makes it a much more enjoyable experience. So get out there, get your brand out there. If you don't know what it is, figure it out, ask yourself some tough questions, get your core values created, and really implement it into your business and your marketing strategies, which will allow your audience, your marketplace, the people you want to do business with, to understand what your brand really is and stands for, and you will attract